Howdy folks, and welcome to something brand new. A brand new pilot dropped earlier this week, and I'm really excited to watch it. Today we're going to be watching the pilot to Lackadaisy, and this is honestly a case and a story of the YouTube algorithm actually doing right for once. I had heard of this actually a couple months ago. It was recommended to me as I was going through Hell of a Boss, a trailer for it was, and I kind of I clicked on it real quick just to kind of see. I think there was a Kickstarter involved. This is something that's been in the works for a really long time. I don't know much about it, but I don't think I would have heard of it had it not just randomly been recommended to me. You know, we love some independent animation here. I mean, since then, a bunch of reactors I follow have watched this as well, but all credit to the algorithm, it did recommend it to me while it was premiering on last Wednesday as I'm recording this. And there were thousands of people in there. I caught like maybe 2 or 3 seconds of it as it was kind of auto-playing, and the animation looks stunning. It looks beautiful already. But I don't know much about the context. I don't know much about like the tone or anything like that. All I think I know is that it's set, I think it's a group of anthropomorphic cats that run a speakeasy during Prohibition. So, if we're going to be back in kind of 1920s kind of time, I'm going to dress the part, actually. I've had this hat since high school. I bought it and I thought it was so cool, but nobody else thought it was. But I wore it all the time and I thought it was really, really cool. But it seems kind of appropriate with the time period here for this. I think this was originally based off of some kind of a webcomic. I don't know much about it. Like I said, I don't really know what the tone's going to be. I don't know if it's going to be more aimed at older people. I'm assuming so if it's kind of Prohibition, speakeasy, alcohol kind of stuff. And I think one of the cats is holding a Tommy gun in the thumbnail for this. So maybe, you know, probably not quite at the level of Has-Been or Hell of a Boss or something like that, but you know, a little more on the mature side. But hey, I'm really, really excited for this. I've been rambling for far too long, but if this is your first time on my channel watching any of my videos, first of all, hi. Good to see you. Glad you're here. But secondly, if you enjoy this video, as always, as all the other YouTubers say, why don't you click the like button? It would help me out a ton. And hey, if you think that I'm cool and enjoy me and want to see me react to this when it hopefully gets picked up someday, if it's as good as I've been led to believe it is, then give me a follow here. And if you did enjoy the reaction, as I always ask people when I'm watching something new, all I ask is that you check out another one of my videos. Go click on something else. I've got a couple other things that I've been reacting to, and so yeah, go do that. And if you'd really like to, follow me on Twitter and Twitch. I'm at HeyTallman at both places. But let us scooch over here into position. I'm really excited to watch this, y'all. I've been waiting for this for days until I could find time to watch it. So let us watch the pilot to Lackadaisy, starting up in 3, 2, 1, go. Film contains flashing lights, depictions of gun violence and alcohol consumption. Got it. St. Louis, Missouri, 1927. Prohibition is in full effect. Ooh, music's getting me already. Love me a good fiddle. Oh my god, I love the old-timey looking style. Oh my god, the animation is stunning. I can already tell.
Old Man River.
Old
That just seems
Man
far too austere a
River.
name for something made of mirth and rage. Oh, roiling red blood river vein. If chief among your traits is age, you're a wily, convoluted sage.
I love this already.
Is old the thing to call what rings the vernal heart?
And I love the
of
moon.
Western
Look
lore?
at this shot. I just need to pause right here. Like, just look at this shot composition. Look at the perfect, like, symmetry of the bridge, the moon right in the middle, the city right under the moon. Gorgeous, gorgeous shot composition. I hope I'm not going to be pausing too much to just gush about everything, but like, God, this looks so good already.
Oh, demiurge to a try at Avalon once more.
There's violin and poetry.
What a gust vitality in
There's
your
violin and
winding
poetry in this
stream.
pilot.
You
I can't
must
let
have
anyone
had to
watch it.
oversee. Your
God, even just look at the animation of his
and the
hand as
prideful,
he's,
sober sovereignty.
you know, fingering the board of the violin. I'm no violin player, but just like the sheer amount of like work that goes into any kind of half-realistic looking violin playing in animation is like
So, if there's a name for my
good.
mass of veteran frivolity, that snakes through seas of prairie grass and groves of summer sassafras. A name that flows as roguishly as wild waters, fast and free.
Lackadaisy.
It's your true name. Mississippi.
Ah. Ooh, and the the little sketch lines on the... What show was it I was watching?
Encore?
I'm not sure lookouts are supposed to make such a ruckus anyway. Why don't you come down here and grab a shovel?
Alas, Miss Pepper, I was cursed with these spaghetti arms. So, I do what I
Same,
can.
actually. I have no upper body strength.
Up.
Uh-oh. It was Wolf Walkers, by the way, from Cartoon Saloon. I watched that like last month, and that movie had a lot of like the imperfect sketch lines kind of going on all throughout the movie, and just like it just adds to the charm, the imperfections of it still left in. I love it.
Look at him digging his way to martyrdom.
Fine. If you're not gonna help us work, you're gonna have to double as the dirt rag.
Dang.
Rocky?
Not his tailcoat.
I think I found...
Since he's a cat, it's a literal
If
tailcoat.
it isn't, we'll have some awkward explaining to do to the family of, Herman Hapfem?
Oh, that's a name. Also, I really hope I wasn't talking over names, because I'm really bad with names anyway, and if I missed everyone's like formal introduction,
Did you hear
All
something?
these unresting spirits were trespassing on their turf. Oh, Freckle.
Mom is something
Don't
to be
tell
reckoned
me you
with.
aren't having a good time showing off your shoveling skills for Hotsy Totsy over here.
So I don't know if those are just nicknames. Ooh, I love the tail kind of all like frizzed out.
Gora! Oh, for a moment there I thought it was your mom. 100 years past, Burke and Hare were up to much worse. And things turned out just fine for them.
Didn't they hang him?
Details, Freckle, details.
Show me your crowbar skills.
Okay, so I think Babyface was just a,
Liquid
ooh,
gold!
booze, nice.
Dionysian delight! Better still, Canadian whiskey!
More of a fan of bourbon, but okay.
Leave the headlamps off. Can't be too careful.
Right, we've been so discreet up until now.
No! Don't let that get away! Miss Sam can't spare a drop.
Each one is precious.
Murderation. Where's that spotlight when we need it, Miss Pepper? Oh, now the spirits are afoot. I got it. No, that is my foot. That's not what I meant.
I can't tell if any of these names he's calling any of them
There
are...
it is.
Is that the cops, though?
You ought to be...
Yeah. Yeah, that wasn't her. Ooh, the aspect ratio changing? Let's go.
Excuse me?
This is good action already. I love a good aspect ratio, like, bring in. This is like both, this is exciting while not being completely bombastic, and I'm totally here for it. Also, I love that now he's not reciting his poetry and playing his fiddle. The mood is like more realistic looking in the background.
Didn't?
Learn to drive!
Well, you're so bad at it, you've confounded the enemy. Nicely done.
Nope, he's still coming. Ah, the lighting effects too. The lighting looks so good.
Now we need a performance from you,
Look at that
torpedo
glow
boy.
on them.
No.
Tommy gun in the fiddle case.
No.
Don't
Yeah.
be modest. Play us a
Uh-oh.
symphony.
Does he have like deep-seated bloodlust that he doesn't want to come out? Not the goods.
What's going on back there?
Also, listen to this music in the background. This like
Guess this one is the big.
pulsing hi-hat beat.
Oh, don't stay with me.
Come on, Freckle. Oh, there he goes. Yep. I see a little bit of lack of self-control. Ooh, listen to that. I also love like anachronistic kind of stuff.
Nah, just more.
Like
black.
more modern music stuff happening like in old school stuff.
They got more fire.
I dig that. He's gonna get one of them. Guy in the back seat. Oh, didn't need to. Got the car instead. Well, the car counts as one of them, right? Listen to these horns, too.
Turn here, make a left!
What turn?
Louis! Left hook!
No.
Sinister! Port!
There's no left here.
Just do it. Ooh, look at that.
Rocky, I can't steer.
He ain't gonna miss a second time if you give him a chance. What was that? That look on his face. Oh, they're alive.
Do you think we're safe?
Not from him.
Sorry.
Oof.
I didn't mean to. It's just that there's a hot
Put your claws
fire,
away, dude.
a burning hot fire in the engine compartment.
Yeah, it's literally on fire.
Radiator.
Also, we're still in this, like, closed off aspect ratio, I just realized. Even though the action has kind of subsided, we're still in the super cinematic looking. I mean, the whole thing looks cinematic, but just like the tighter aspect ratio. I guess not tighter. Tighter would be going in sideways. Wider.
What happened to you that made you hate fun?
He's got his mind on the mission.
I'll take care of that. Disable the vehicle.
Ah, I think their vehicle's already disabled.
Raspberries.
Oof. I guess he did miss a second time if he gave him a chance. Ooh, that little ear twitch, though. God, the detail on this is so good. I know I've just been saying that almost this whole time. Look at those shadows, too. I know I've been saying this pretty much the whole time, but, like, God, this is impressive. And the camera work, too. My God.
No.
This is so tense. Uh-oh. Ooh, did he get him? Like, grazed him a little, it looked like. Ooh, right on the head. Oh my God.
Child, this 11 kinds of stupid.
Oh, this is cool.
Than the top hat clown!
He hijacked the excavator. It's just tossing dynamite.
Them rain their fire down!
He's crazy too. Is it bad that I'm also kind of rooting for the antagonists here? He's gonna blow up the whole quarry. How much dynamite does he have?
We'll make our 3 rings anywhere!
This guy's very dramatic. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Alright, how is that one not blown up yet? There we go. Do cats hate water in this world? He seemed to be very fond of the Mississippi earlier. Okay. He's got the truck started. I guess that's how they get away. A big enough explosion.
Come on, Mudbug.
Mudbug? Nice. Ooh, even tighter now. Look at that. Ah. And now back to the full 16 by 9. Nice.
Are my eyebrows still on?
I like this crew already. I like the villain crew too. Or not villains, antagonist.
And though scrutinized and scandalized and troubled in the end by depleted finances,
Ooh, who are you?
familiar story, Miss Duncan leaves behind,
I think
moreover, a legacy
when I
of
said I caught about 2
consummate
seconds of this
artistry
during the
and bold
premiere,
innovation.
like when it kind of started autoplaying, it was her, I think.
Done is was ours. Used to be we could drive a whole convoy of trucks in.
I love how dingy and kind of smoky and desolate, monochrome the city looks. I guess that's the idea. During Prohibition, it's all You know, everything looks dingy and monochrome, but in the speakeasy, which I'm assuming they're going to because of prohibition and the alcohol, colorful, vibrant, and full of action. Ha cha 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 cha. I hear an upright bass already. Yeah, look at that color. Not too lively in there. Until they come in with the booze, right?
Weather, madam?
Victor, I know it's an adjustment, but the bartender's got to look like someone the patronage can tell their troubles to.
Oh, God.
More of a confidant, less of a coroner. Try smiling, honey.
It's going to be horrifying, isn't it? Yeah, full of teeth.
Hello.
We made it, everyone!
Sorry.
We made it!
About the carpet.
JJ! Sorry.
Well, look what the Mississippi spat up. Rocky, sweetie, you are nothing if not an exhausting, incomprehensible surprise.
Thank you!
He
This was
is,
supposed to be
actually.
the real McCoy. Let's see if that's the surprise.
All right, let's see how it is.
It beats radiator fluid.
Yeah, I told you, I prefer the bourbon over the Canadian stuff. I love the, hey, that's valuable stuff. Don't spit it out.
Sophisticated flavor.
I love the glass breaking sound effect that they both had when they drank it.
Not bad then? Incidences?
The likes of what?
Oh, just some spent ammo and...
Desecrated graves.
Fractured signage, minor flooding, lots of structural damage.
Destroyed an entire ass quarry.
Deadly rivalry on the way too. But dynamite and heavy machinery are marvelous problem solvers.
That they are.
Dynamite? What dynamite?
And the car is fine.
I fixed it.
Is it gonna do the? Yeah, I was gonna say, is it gonna do the Blues Brothers, the
Also, you'll be
Bluesmobile,
happy
just
to know
falling
my
apart at the end of the
violin
movie?
Came through unscathed.
Is it also? Oh no, not the string.
You know what? I'm glad you and your violin are back, honey.
Aw.
We could all use some music about now. I mean...
And some
besides
poetry to
JJ.
accompany.
All right, all right. Come on, kid.
Oh, are we gonna get a
We
song?
lighten the mood.
About the dynamite and machinery.
That guy's really hung up on that.
Mr. Sable.
Oh no, he owns the quarry.
Cheers.
Oh no.
Come on, you owe me a dance.
I do?
Yes, I've decided.
So is that her father or? God, also look at the zoom in. You can like see the the lines, the ink lines on that. Yeah, that's how it should be looking, right? Lackadaisy. Oh, is that it? I mean, yeah, that's it. Okay. Freckle, Rocky, and Ivy. Got it. And once again, I love kind of the old style, like, jazz kind of stuff going on with, like, a more modern kind of, like, drum kind of beat going on. Like, the drums themselves sound fake behind all the real instruments. There's just something about it. That was really good. And I don't mean to say, like, when I said, oh, is that it? I didn't mean that to be like a dig at it or anything. I loved it. I was here for it. It didn't feel 27 minutes long, or I guess 23, 24 minutes. I guess, you know, the credits themselves are pretty long, just all the people that worked on this. But man, that was really good. Like, it really didn't feel that long. Like, it feels like there should be another 5 minutes left of it. That was incredible, actually. Like, I'm super down for this. Should I read the comic? I think this was based off a webcomic, right?
Manager's office.
Okay. We do have something after the credits.
Connect me to Mr. Sweet. Seems we have a more considerable problem at hand.
What, someone mussed your hair? You got some dirt on you?
As a matter of fact, yes. But more
Me.
to the point,
Definitely me.
one of our suppliers appears to be double dealing. To stragglers from Lackadaisy, of all things.
Right then. Time to tie up some loose ends.
We still have a couple more seconds here, but I don't think we're going to get anything really else. Yeah, we got the end screens coming up. Iron Circus and Lackadaisy.com. Well, IronCircus.com and Lackadaisy.com. Okay, so that was the Lackadaisy pilot. Like I said, it didn't feel as long as I was kind of expecting it. I mean, not that I was expecting it to feel. It felt shorter than it was, is what I'm trying to say. I absolutely loved it. Like I said, it was really tense, and like the action was really good without being overly bombastic. I guess aside from the dynamite explosions, but even before that, just the car chase with the guns. Other projects would have like built that way more up, whereas here it was just the car chase and the guns with a little bit of banter with both of the crews. Yeah, it was just really, really good. I loved this. This was phenomenal. I really hope this gets picked up. I might dabble and read a little bit of the comics as well, just to get a little more of a feel for the characters and the plot and all that kind of stuff. But I also kind of don't want to spoil myself too much, but I also know that things like this take a long time to get picked up and made and everything. I know that this pilot, I'm sure, was a labor of love that's been going on for a very, very long time. But yeah, like I'm all in here. This was great. There's just so much here. Like I said, I don't understand like a lot of the connections between a lot of the characters and stuff, just that, you know, a common supplier, like dealing to both of them and all that kind of stuff, as well as the Mordecai and his crew knowing like where they're from, knowing that they're from the Lackadaisy speakeasy. I'm sure there's more significance to that, and that'll be, you know, built on in an eventual series. But this was, I can't say enough good stuff about this. For someone who just kind of keeps an eye on like little niche touches in animation, like stuff here and there, like the detail about the moon, how it was stylized in the beginning and then realistic after we were done with Rocky, I want to say, doing his fiddle playing and poetry, you know, stuff that he was doing on the bridge. Given that he, you know, seeing a bit how he sees the world, kind of, so to speak. Yeah, this was super, super good. But yeah, enough from me, I guess. Let me know what you thought of this in the comments. I'm sure that there's, like I said, with something like this, there's probably a bunch of new people on the channel. Let me know just anything about this, like whether or not, like, should I read the comics while waiting for this? Should I just wait for this? I don't know. Let me know anything you want to know about this. And I hope you enjoy the reaction. I had a great time recording this. Can't wait to edit this and put this up. And yeah, other than that, just leave a like, subscribe to the channel, like I said earlier, if you haven't done those yet. Both help me out a lot. I love to see the numbers go up. And yeah, that's all I gotta say. So I guess for this, you know, hopefully see you down the line if this becomes more than just the pilot. But, you know, for all my other content, I'll catch you next time. Take it easy.